What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Time to Deliver podcast, TTD. If you didn't know, you're back here with your boy Naffy, and I got my boy Big Zo. Say what's up, Big Zo.
Yo, yo, how's everyone doing
Hey,
today? Hope everything's going good.
hey, back
How we
for
doing?
episode 4. This is crazy. This podcast just started, but it feels like we've been doing this forever, man. Like it's
Oh yeah,
easy. It's just working, bro. Like, how do
yes
you feel about the
sir.
podcast so far, bro?
Oh man, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I'm just waiting to hear what people have to say. I want to hear what people want next. I'm itching, bro.
And
I'm
it's the
itching. I
first
feel like
late
Frank
night pod.
Castle, bro.
It's the first late night pod, bro.
Yes
We
sir.
haven't done this
Roll
before,
out, roll
everyone.
out.
So the topics are getting a little crazier. This is a crazy
Yep.
time in the world right now.
Naffy zoted in. Block straight, taking over cause they feel square. Big package for your bitty, baby, let a new van. Been outside for too long, baby, let a new tan. Rain ghost off and stop, feel like Danny. The waist tiny, but you carry in a family. Crown's heavy, belt shiny, baby champion. We can red lobster pasta with the scampi.
We're gonna hop right into that first topic. The first topic is the new New York City mayor.
Oh
Mamdani
hell yeah.
has won the race to become the new mayor. Have you heard of this, Zoe? Have you been looped in
I
about this?
have.
You have any thoughts about this? What do you think?
I definitely have. I feel like honestly, even for a person who's under a rock like me, under the surface and like beneath the floor in a bunker, like even I heard about this shit happening. I was like, oh damn, okay, let's see what happens. I hope shit goes well for everybody.
Yeah,
So
man. It seems like he ran quite the campaign. He beat
yeah,
Andrew Cuomo, who, I mean, let's be honest, he's kind of a dead candidate. He had some, crazy controversies in the past. So I would say that he's not the best candidate to run for the mayoral candidacy. But I would say that Mamdani still overperformed and he was able to win. Everybody's talking about it. It's reaching even, over here in New Jersey. We're seeing the
yeah,
TikToks, we're seeing all the reels and stuff. So, you got to give a hand to Mamdani, regardless if the stuff that he wants to put in works or not. I would say I'm still gonna, be proud that he had a crazy good campaign. Like he should be proud of
yeah,
that, regardless. So, but
of course,
he does have some crazier things that he wants to implement. We'll see if it works. I'm on the side of I
yeah,
hope it works, but if it doesn't, then it shows us that we can't go in that direction. So we
truly,
got to see
truly,
kind
I
of
agree.
how it plays out. But hey, I'm happy for him. I'm happy for New York. I think they're going in a different direction. Whether that's good or not, we'll see.
Yep,
We got to
time will
just
tell, man.
time will tell, brother. We'll see over the
Time
next
will
couple
tell, baby.
years. And
Can't
then
do nothing
in
about it.
other news, bro, how do you feel about singers that also are rappers, that also are trappers, that also get arrested all the goddamn time, even though they have all the talent in the world? We're talking about Rod Wave
Oh,
here, okay? Rod Wave.
okay,
What the
Rod
hell's going
Wave.
on with Rod Wave? Arrested again on another gun charge. How is this possible? I used to see him grabbing Snickers off of the stages and shit, and now he's grabbing for the pistola and he's getting arrested for it. What is he doing? He's singing about girls and he's crying, and then the next minute he's pulling guns on people, and I don't know. Do you have any thoughts on this, man? What's going on?
To to me, I don't know. To me, it just seems like there was a point in time where everybody just wanted to be a YN.
Yeah, yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
just wanted to get a AA-12 with a switch and a Draco with
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
a drum clip on that shit. And it's like, man, like I could
Yeah, yeah.
understand if you want a little piece for protection,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
now
yeah.
you overkilling it, bro. You're going against ops that aren't opping. Like nobody
I
wants
like the
to
suburbs.
get you,
I
bro.
don't care what anyone says. Listen, guys, I love the suburbs. The hood, stop glorifying it. It's not a good
Yes.
thing, guys. Be happy, be in the suburbs, being around normal people. Why do you have to have a gun all the time wherever you go? You got in trouble for it
Yeah,
once. Why didn't you change your life? Why didn't you change the way you move? What's going on? Are you trying to go to
fair
jail? Are
point.
you self sabotaging? Are you like, I don't get why all these rappers have to keep going to jail over stupid things. You're rich, you're making money. How are you still going to jail? What's going on, guys? Come on, man. Like,
Carelessness, carelessness.
it really
The
is. It's that. It's
foolishness,
drugs. It's
Dante.
something.
Foolishness.
It's mental health. It's mental disease. It's something going on. There's something in the water. I don't know why these rappers are still going to jail in 2025. Please, it's time to deliver. Stop
Yes,
going to
sir.
jail. Stop doing all these crazy drugs. Just live a good life, guys. All right.
Show the world what you're worth, man. If you're worth
Please.
just
Please.
drugs and guns and
Yeah.
paraphernalia and all
Yeah.
that bullshit, then that's all you're worth.
Wait,
But that's up
Zoe.
to you.
Zoe, you said paraphernalia?
Yeah.
Speaking about drugs and paraphernalia, John Jones versus Alex Pereira for the
Oh
White House
shit.
card, maybe? Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
It's a rumor right
That'd
now.
be nice.
I'm hearing it. I'm hearing that we're gonna see John Jones face Alex Pereira. Both people want it. Alex Pereira calling out John Jones at the end of his fight against Magomed Ankalaev. He wants to fight. John Jones is now apologizing to Dana White, saying that they had a verbal agreement to have that Tom Aspinall fight, and it fell through probably because of John Jones. Who knows what necessarily happened between them, but he's apologizing nevertheless. So, do you think Dana White caves in, puts John Jones, the best American UFC fighter ever, and maybe best UFC fighter in general ever, on that White House card that is supposed to be massive for Americans? What do you think? Do you think it'll happen?
I mean, a part of me wants to hope it happens because I love seeing Titans clash together.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
all of our life we always waited for the greats to get a little bout together, no matter who it was.
yeah.
Floyd versus Pacquiao. Um, I could keep on going. There's so many, bro. Like I'm just lost right now because I'm so tired. But
That's
so many
very
legends that I'd say this is one of them that everybody's been looking forward to.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Pereira and John Jones. That's that's the dead giveaway of a fight, man.
It would be amazing. And you know, we don't have any I don't think we have any American champions at the moment. So it's crazy we're having the White House card, but we have no American champions currently. We kind of
Yeah,
need more Americans on this card. What we're gonna be getting all these clearances for all these foreign peoples and not giving
yeah.
any of the money to Americans that are we're great fighters too. So I think we should show love to America and we should get some more American fighters. So Dana White, this is my PSA to you. All right, I'm Nafi. I need you to make that John Jones versus Alex Pereira. It doesn't have to be the main event, but I need that on that White House card because that will be the most amazing fight ever. Dana White, please get that card or that fight done. Please. Me and Zoe need that, right? Zoe, we need that, Dana. All right,
We
please,
need the
please.
eh,
And
we need the
Zoe, when you were
content.
speaking earlier, you mentioned Pacquiao and Floyd, how that
Yeah,
was, like two titans fighting, right?
yeah.
Turns out they want to fight again. They want to do a rematch. It's gonna
Really?
be an
That shit you can't
exhibition.
make up.
Floyd versus
What?
Pacquiao too. What are your thoughts on this historic fight? Do you want to see it? Do you think it should even happen? What are your thoughts?
I'm not gonna lie. I know the people in the world right now, the people who are watching this, our world,
Yeah, yeah,
are
yeah,
thinking, "Oh, that shit seemed acted out." I'm not gonna lie. I did not expect that shit, bro.
yeah.
That's fucking crazy. In all my years, I didn't expect that shit. Yo, I was
Yeah, yeah,
so mad when I first watched that fight. I was so dead set on watching Pacquiao. I was like, yo, I hope
yeah,
Pacquiao gets this for him, bro. And all
yeah.
that shit happened. I was okay with Floyd winning, of course. I'm like, hell yeah.
Floyd's
Just
the
like, damn,
heel.
I
He's
really
the heel
wanted to
though.
see
You
them
want Pacquiao to
dance.
win.
Literally, yeah. I just hope they dance this fight. I mean, they're older now, so
Do you think this fight should be happening? Do you like why? Why is it
I
happening
think it should
now?
have happened like fucking 5 years ago,
Is
like
Pacquiao
6
like
years ago,
55?
probably. Yeah,
Pacquiao's
he's old, man.
55.
This should have happened like 10 years ago, bro. That fight happened so long ago.
We
I was
got
a kid
we got
still.
two
I wasn't
skeletons
even
fighting each
drinking.
other. What's going on right now? But
Yeah, I was such a oh man, that's
look, if
crazy.
we watch Jake
Wow.
Paul fight Mike Tyson, then we gotta watch Floyd fight Pacquiao.
Yeah,
Listen,
no doubt.
in the comments, tell us if you think that Floyd and Pacquiao fight should be happening. Do you think that they're too old to be fighting like this? Do you think someone's gonna get a hematoma? Someone's gonna get some brain damage? What do you guys think is gonna happen? Please put that in the comments. All right, Zoe, finish final thoughts on this. What do you think about this?
Honestly, all I gotta say, I think they should just pull the old card. I think my son could beat yours. Get their kids in
Facts.
there.
No, but Floyd
Swear
doesn't
to
have a
God.
son. He had a daughter. He had a daughter.
Oh,
Gervonta was his
Pacquiao, does
son.
he have a son or a
Gervonta
daughter?
Davis
Or
was his son. And Gervonta Davis dipped.
oh,
So yeah.
that's crazy.
All right, guys.
Wow.
All right, guys. So, sadly, it's a late night pod. I don't have no crazy good topics. All right, everything's somber. Everything's negative. All right, we talk about YNs tonight. Let's talk about NBA YoungBoy. He had a concert. Academics pulls up. Aiden Ross pulls up. Turns out, behind the scenes, NBA YoungBoys. Well, this is alleged. I'm not 100% sure, but this is what I read. NBA YoungBoys affiliates or just maybe some YNs from around the area had a plot. They were plotting to run Aiden Ross's pockets. Tell him that,
Hold up, brother. 1 second. So sorry to cut you off. I think we talked about this last podcast.
okay, we're gonna pause on that. Think we talked about this one?
I think so.
I don't think we. I think we talked about the concert, but okay, we'll just skip that. I'll cut that.
Just in case, so we could watch. Sorry, just have to make sure.
Now you're good. If we talked about it, we could have. Let me see.
You'll see, bro. You'll see. Watch.
Okay, so here I'll jump into this one.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. You're good. I don't want to talk about the same thing. That's fine.
No word. You would have saw, bro. You'd be like, wait, are those the two of
Did
the
we talk
same?
about that? Yeah. Okay.
I swear to you.
Okay. So 3, 2, 1. All right, guys. So we're back, bruh. I Show Speed. Have you been seeing? He has a new series out where he's showing that he's one of the most athletic YouTubers ever, and it's probably one of the craziest shows I've ever seen. He had
Yeah.
his first episode where he was just doing crazy athletic stuff, running, jumping, everything you could possibly think of. And this guy's dominating. He has like a 40-inch vertical. He's just super fast. He was running like a 4.4 40. He did a food eating challenge where he's next to that Joey guy. You know, the guy that's eating all like the hot dogs and stuff.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
was
yeah.
like going against that guy. Like he's drinking like
That's
2 liters
crazy.
of soda without burping, like doing crazy stuff, and then he's doing gymnastics, flips, in front of gold medalists, and just dominating. Like he can kind of do it. He sees it, and he can do it. Have you seen I Show Speed, like any athletic feats of him, and what do you think about I Show Speed?
Honestly, I think even like when I saw him, like when I was a little younger, I realized, oh, it's a pretty good kid, like he has his heart in the right place and whatnot. And I'm not gonna lie, in terms of his athleticism, um, that boy got skills. Like he could do flips and
Yeah,
like
yeah,
like
yeah.
nothing ever happened. He could run fast as hell. He got good stamina, you know?
Hmm.
Where can you go wrong? I think the next level for him is probably just like heavy like training and weightlifting. If he could like
Yeah.
maximize his body weight, that would be awesome for him. But he's looking good right now, man. You can't go wrong with a small dude that can get a lot done. Not
See,
gonna lie.
for me, the first time I saw I Show Speed was completely different. I saw him on Aiden Ross's stream, and I was
Uh,
just tuning in to Aiden Ross, and I just see Speed. He's mad. He picks up a PS5 remote. He chucks the remote, and it
oh,
explodes. I've never
I think
seen
that
a
was COD.
controller.
What were they playing?
I
I
don't
forgot what it
know.
was they were
Maybe
playing. COD or
Maybe
Fortnite?
Fortnite.
It was Fort or COD.
Bro,
Yeah,
the controller exploded when it hit the wall. I've never seen this in
yeah.
my
He threw it
entire
at the
life.
back. I remember. He was like, "Bang."
Boom. And that's when I knew that kid was different. When you're a nut like that,
Yeah,
you can just achieve different things because you don't have those limiters on your brain. So
yeah. True.
I just be the nut, but he's definitely an athlete, and I'm excited for the rest of that series to come out because so far he's been doing far left stuff like the eating challenges and stuff that I didn't even think was gonna happen. So I'm excited to see the rest of that. I show speed, salute, keep putting stuff out.
Salute, salute.
Now we got some more somber news. This is a late night pod, everybody. So the news isn't gonna be that great right now. The world is just spiraling. We got Lil Uzi Vert. No, Lil Uzi Vert. He's getting sued by his assistant for a lot of money. A
Oh
lot of
shit.
money. He got an assistant, some girl from whoever knows, no one cares. She is saying that Uzi has been trying to smash. He's trying to do all this crazy stuff. He wants her to do stuff that's not really assistant like. He's sending her texts saying, "You're my, you're my B word. You got to do what I say." That type of stuff. It's nuts. Now, remember, guys, this is all alleged. We don't know exactly what happened. We don't know if these texts are real. We don't know if any of this stuff is real, but it's all alleged. All right, guys. So just take it with a grain of salt. But Lil Uzi Vert, assistant, female assistant, suing him for harassment or for abuse. What do you think about this topic? Just what do you think?
Um, to me, I take abuse and SA and all those ideas to a very serious degree only when it's proven, right? You get what I'm saying? Because we have had a lot of cases where this could have been just made up. I'm not saying that her case was made up. I don't know for sure, but
Mm.
I'm saying that we should probably take a little more evidence to account from her side. Maybe she should like get something else out there, and if not, it's fine.
She did
But
put out texts. She did put out
yeah,
texts.
those texts I was gonna say, yeah, text should be enough, especially if they're untampered with. I'm pretty sure there are experts out there that could figure that out if it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
tampered with or not.
yeah.
So if all she has to do is just submit those, take them to court, boom, bang, you know, justice is served, baby.
Hey, and we'll see what happens. But how I feel is we're men, so maybe don't have a female assistant just because
True.
it just gets a little murky. You never know. Some people might take things the wrong way. Um, it's just better same sex. Just find someone that's competent, that's the same sex, and a lot of people think, oh, you're blackballing the other gender, all that stuff. No, you're
Yeah,
protecting yourself. You need to protect
yeah,
yourself. Don't think with the other head. Think with the right head. So all you
indeed,
rappers, like, guys, stop getting sued, stop going to jail. You guys are messing up your own lives over stupid
indeed.
stuff, and it makes no sense at all.
Real quick, to reiterate my point, I just want to ask, was it just text or were there any like physical
Um, it
connotations?
doesn't seem like it was anything physical. It just seemed like he
Oh,
was kind of like begging her a lot, like doing
I
stuff that's
mean,
not professional, But I don't.
yeah, as
But I
bad as
believe
that
she sued for
sounds.
110 million.
Oh wow, I was about to say, as bad as it sounds, I don't think that's necessarily like a horrible thing. Like,
The
unless
fact
like
that
the
she's
guy is
hired
saying,
is the problem, though.
I think
Like,
that, yeah, man, most likely. I probably would have fired the bitch.
if
Trying to
you
say,
did that with
I probably would
if
have just been like, damn, this is getting weird.
Yeah,
I didn't even.
facts. But I don't know. He was on some weird stuff. He was saying stuff like, "Oh, come cuddle with me in the hotel room. I won't
Ah,
touch you. I promise. Just come cuddle." And all like weird
he said
stuff.
he
Like,
won't
what do
touch
you?
her while wanting
What's
to
what?
cuddle with her. That makes no sense.
And mind you, he's dating a girl from the City Girls, that group of rappers. So it's like, bro, like you're that down bad. And
Yeah,
I
he's lost.
like Uzi. Uzi, we need you on the show. I'm just reacting to the news, all right. But it's
Indeed.
kind of, it's a bad look for you. you were down bad. It happens to all of us, but
I've been down
look,
bad,
you're on the hot seat, Uzi, and hopefully you win this
very hot.
lawsuit. But if you messed up, if she caught you slipping, that's
Yeah.
what happens. So you can't get
Listen, I
caught
pray for
slipping.
both of you. Pray for
We'll
both of you.
prayers for both people, both sides. All right, guys. So
As long
now,
as nobody offended, like physically anybody else, I say I pray for both of you, man. Figure that
yeah,
shit out.
yeah. Now,
I don't know.
Zoe, you're working hard. It's getting to that time of the year. It's winter's gonna be here soon.
Yep.
Gaming is heating up. Lots of games coming out. Lots of sales. But it seems like one console is starting to vanish. Do you know what console that is?
Gotta be the Xboxy, one
Xbox
and only,
has
man.
been disappearing from lots of Walmarts, Targets, and other stores. The Xbox section is being taken over by the Switch 2. And it seems like one of our childhood consoles might be going away. The last console
Mm.
to go away was the Sega Dreamcast. Sega, they
I
used
was
to
about to
have
say,
consoles
yeah,
back in the day,
Dreamcast,
but
bro.
the Dreamcast, didn't do well. It killed the console space for Sega. Sega still makes games today, very good games actually, but
Yeah. And they
it's
had the
kind of sad.
Genesis too.
They had the
That was really
Genesis,
successful.
they had
Yeah.
the Master System, I think it was
I think so.
called.
Yeah, yeah,
So Sega had some good stuff. They were cooking back in the day. Sonic was
yeah.
an insane game for the time. Like they never saw games move that fast. Mario wasn't moving that fast. You know,
Yeah, no, no.
and so it's sad to
That was
see
next level.
Xbox. Do you have any Xbox memories that Did you ever own an
Oh
Xbox and
man.
did you play a lot
Yeah.
of it?
Excuse me. Back in the day, I'm not gonna lie, I owned an Xbox. I owned an Xbox, a PS2. I had a PS1 at some point.
Mm,
Had the damn Game Boy, bro. So I
yeah,
was real tapped in. I loved games, man.
yeah, yeah.
And the
Same.
Xbox, Halo, bro, when it first came out, and like
Yeah,
playing that shit
yeah,
was like, oh my god, bro. I couldn't believe games like that existed. Like driving around in the Warthog and all that, playing with my family, like playing with
yeah,
my brother. Because back in the day, you think, oh, I could play with my brother, like co-op campaign. Then you have 4 players you could play with. You're like, wow, this is a whole new world, bro. We could just play and
yeah.
play.
It's sick,
Shit's
sick.
crazy.
Man, good
How about you,
times
man?
with the
You got any
Xbox,
Xbox
bro.
memories?
Xbox, I remember I saved up all my allowance for weeks and weeks and weeks and finally bought that Xbox and my mom was against me playing, shooting games and I needed that Call of Duty 4. Everybody was talking about Call of Duty 4 back then. They were playing Modern Warfare 2, but I
But
wanted to start with Call of Duty 4, so I hopped on Call of Duty 4. I was awful for the first couple years, but I got all my shooting game experience on the 360 and never had the original Xbox.
nice,
Just
nice.
good times with the 360. I had a regular 360
Me
where
too,
it
amen.
got the red ring of death. Then I got
Yeah,
the black
the white one.
360. Yeah, the old white one, and then I got the black
Yeah, yeah.
360. That one never got the
Elite.
red ring of death or anything. It was no, not the elite, the redesign when they
Oh
eliminated the red ring
yeah,
of
I forgot
death.
what they called that. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know what they called it, but it was just like a redesign of the 360.
yeah.
I bust that down for the longest time until I really got into playing my PS4, my PS3, and all that stuff. But
Yeah,
good times with the Xbox. I love the
very,
Xbox
very.
controller. The layout of the 360 controller was just
Yeah,
it's chef's kiss. Even to this day,
yeah.
we're all still playing on basically the 360 controller. The controller has not changed
Oh yeah,
much at all. Um, so good times. I'm gonna miss
timeless.
Xbox. I don't know if Xbox is going to make another Xbox anytime soon. We just saw them release a handheld. So
Yeah,
there
I heard
is
they were going with the
the
handheld.
handheld looks cool, but it's about $1,000. So I'm not getting that.
Oh,
Don't need it. I'd rather get a PC. Um, but that
thousand
is like
dollars. I get new parts. What are we talking about?
yeah, man, can't do it. Not worth it for Xbox branded. It's not even really like Xbox. It's
Right,
kind of like they
man.
slapped their logo on something. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not really like
Yeah, because everybody does it. Steam Deck.
Nah,
All these
Steam
companies do
Deck is
it.
they built that from the ground up, but this is like it was like an already existing product, and then they like added like some handles onto it, and they slapped their logo
Really?
on it. Yeah, and then they added like a little bit of
I've never
software,
seen it.
and that's it. Yeah, it was like already an existing product. So
Wow, that's beyond me.
it's not really in my market. I have a Steam Deck. I have a Switch 2, so I'm kind of good there. It is
Yeah,
stronger than like a Steam
Xbox.
Deck, but I'm gonna miss Xbox. And you guys, just you got if you
Thank you
like
for your
something,
service.
thank you for your service. But if you like something, guys, you have to support. We're losing another console. We need these consoles to have, some type of competition because if we just
Yeah,
have PlayStation where they're in their own lane, Nintendo, they're in their own lane, then who's gonna push each other to do better? PlayStation 3 was such a good console because the Xbox 360 made PlayStation sweat a little bit. They said, crap,
yeah,
if we don't really perform for this PlayStation 4 and for the end of the PlayStation 3, we're really gonna lose all of our fans. And they ramped it up, and that's why Xbox is in the position it's in today. If Xbox didn't push them, then we don't know if we would have gotten half of these good games, and we don't know if gaming would have been the same as it is today. So
truly.
but we had to kind of sacrifice a console to do that. But at least I feel like games in a good place, minus where Xbox is. I think
Yeah,
lots and lots of games are coming out. So many games that you can't even play them all.
yeah,
So we're in a good space. But guys,
yep,
you really support the games and the consoles that you love. And guys,
yep,
we need more exclusives sell consoles. Xbox has no exclusives. That's why we don't need an
no,
Xbox. We can play any
literally.
Xbox game on the PlayStation or on PC. So,
Yep. I have I have 3 points.
mhm.
So the first being that Xbox already basically like conceded defeat in a weird way to where they gave PlayStation their exclusive IPs, which is crazy to me. Which I appreciate that, but it's like, damn, that's kind of nuts.
That
It's
shows you
like the
where they're
only
at.
thing they had. Yeah, it's like really shows you where they're at.
Yeah.
The second point being, um, a good example of where companies should like push each other or where companies do push each other is Battlefield and Call of Duty. Like
Yeah.
without Call of
Yeah.
Duty being so where they are, Battlefield would never took the step they did to do what they did.
How many years did Battlefield get beat up to finally make this
Swear.
amazing Battlefield 6?
Amazing comeback.
When was the last time Battlefield was good? Battlefield 4?
I'd say probably it's arguably one, maybe. Like man, one was awesome to a lot of
1 was
people,
before
including me.
5 or after 5?
Yeah, before five, before
Before
five.
5.
Five is where
Okay.
they took one and just kind of
Mhm.
like, oh yeah, let's make a let's make
They
let's
shot and
make
they bricked that shit. They
yeah,
bricked that shit heavy.
swear. Like come on, man. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
but the third point being that if PlayStation actually does that, people don't realize that they'll have a monopoly on prices. They could choose whatever prices they want, like
Mhm,
going forward, kind of
mhm.
like with what Nintendo did, because Nintendo have a monopoly on Nintendo games. You can't really find any other Nintendo games other than on their console, you know? So
Nowhere
in a weird
else,
way, yeah, they have a right to change the price to whatever they want, which is weird, but
which
they
they
could.
do. And Nintendo
Yeah.
never drops any prices. I always get Nintendo games when they release because I know they're not going to drop the price and they're just going to not print it anymore and I'm going to have to pay more for it later. So
Yeah.
I do that too. And,
Hell yeah, man.
for the last topic, we're going to talk about something lighthearted. 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine is on a historic media tour. He's going all around. He was on Vlad. He was on Neon Stream. He was with academics. He was with Aiden. He's been all around. He's getting paid by everybody. He's stacking guap. What do you think about snitches nowadays? Do you think that snitches should be allowed to just live this glorious life, or do you do you think like breaking that code is a bad thing to where he should have been blackballed?
Honestly, I I respect I could res I I have respects for both lifestyles in a way. Like course, there's a respect to taking up the sword and living the lifestyle like Henry Hill did, or anyone in that gangster lifestyle did. It doesn't matter what side of the world you're on. Having to be forced into that lifestyle or even being influenced into that lifestyle is, it's almost like bravery points on your part, because
Mm,
that shit's you're always checking over your shoulder. Always there's and beyond that, there's
for
always a
life.
chance that there's someone beyond your shoulder too,
Yeah.
which is
There
crazy.
was at Planet Fitness, he got jumped by 3 people.
Yeah, that's
He
crazy,
he
bro.
said
That's
he said
crazy.
in one of his tours that he was going to off, let's just say, these people, or he was going to get his get back on these people no
Ah,
matter what. So he seems
that's
like,
crazy.
he's holding some grudges. I think that some people just decide that they'd rather save themselves than the other person, and you can't really be mad at them. There's certain situations where it's worse than others. There's certain
Yeah,
situations where they probably should snitch because the people are horrible people. You know what I'm saying? Like if someone murdered 5 people, probably should snitch and get them off the goddamn streets if they're just
yeah,
sitting
yeah, yeah.
murdering 5 people. You know what I'm
Especially if
saying?
it's innocent people,
But if
like,
it's like you did a crime with
no,
your boy and then you just want 2 years less on your sentence, so you're gonna dime out your boy, like that's fucked up. So there's certain situations where it's correct and where it's not. Um, and he has freedom of speech, and these people want to put him on their platforms because he gets all the views. I've been seeing his clips for weeks. He's constantly on different platforms and he's going crazy on all these platforms. So, salute to 6ix9ine. His older music was amazing. He had that different style. I've always been saying that he has the life that Trippy Red wanted. Trippy Red in his
yeah, for
head
sure,
is 6ix9ine, but in reality, 6ix9ine is 6ix9ine. He's him in
for
that
sure.
reality. So,
Yeah,
guys, this is the end of the podcast. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed episode 4 of the Time to Deliver podcast. Big Zoe, thank you
yes,
so much
sir.
for coming through. My guy Big Zoe came
Thanks
through
for having
right
me.
after work, late night pod. This was tough for him. This was tough for me. Different
You
environment,
too,
different
too.
time. But, you know, we had to bring the energy. I just thought if I bring the
Man,
energy, it's gonna spread to Zoe, and we gonna have a good podcast.
literally, bro.
Brother, we had a
Gonna
great
bounce back.
podcast. Thank everybody for coming through. If you made it all the way here, I want you to talk about the Benjamin. All right, go to the comments and tell me your craziest Benjamin story. And if you know what I'm
Facts.
talking about. If you know what I'm talking
If
about,
you
all
know,
right. So
if
tell
you
me your
know.
craziest Benjamin story. All right, guys. And we're going to be back with episode 5 soon. We'll see you
Yes,
guys
sir.
next time. Time to deliver. Hey guys, Naffy here. Thank you so much for watching this last episode of the podcast. Check out somewhere on my screen for the next episode. We got so many episodes in the bank. While you're still here, check out the episode. Come on.